language very, very carefully, because in a dispute, in a negotiation, in a disagreement, arbitration, it's going to come down to the wording of contracts. And I have found that when I do not have access to professional writers...
All right, good morning, everyone. Great video by Tim Ferriss. Highly recommend. I'm a huge fanboy of Tim Ferriss. How to use writing to sharpen your thinking. Anyway, just a recommended video. All right, number one, right off the bat. What's your number one priority for today? Vote. Okay. Well, if you're in the U.S. Okay. If you're in the U.S., in my opinion, that should be your number one priority. So that's going to be, as soon as I get done with the Steady Trade webinar this morning, that's going to be the first thing I do. And I highly recommend you take advantage of your opportunity. As, again, if you're in the U.S. and you can vote, then you take advantage of your opportunity to exercise that right to vote. All right, that being said, top dip and rip, BBGI, low float stock, good volume. Radio, I have to admit, not exactly what I would consider a hot sector, but, I joke about it all the time. It's 2020, baby. All you need is some news and float rotation. So BBGI definitely top float rotator, dip and rip right now. Post 9:45. That's kind of the main one. Let's get to some Q&A. Just an FYI, speaking of voting, no, there will be no daily briefing today. Two things. Actually, I've got some tips for you. I love these blue blockers. These are non-prescription blue blockers. I admit, for years, I was a skeptic of blue blockers. And actually, my co-host on the podcast, Kim Ann Curtin, bought me these, and I love them. Highly, highly, highly recommend blue blockers if you're staring at a screen all day. That being said, I'm also going to get prescription blue blockers while I'm out voting. So anyway, not to drag it out too long, no daily briefing today. I'm going to vote and get my new glasses. DGLY, man, I had such high hopes yesterday. This did break 3. If you were here on the daily briefing, that was the level we were looking for, but it just never really did it. I mean, I know you can't read this, but we talked about a 3 break. You could listen. I could say, I could say, well, when it broke 3, it went to 320, but lame. I mean, that's not the kind of moves we look for. I mean, technically, I could be like, I was right. I nailed it. Again, if you were on the daily briefing, you saw the drawing, but 3 to 319, lame sauce. That is not the type of moves we look for. That being said, today I would look for a break of yesterday's highs. This is kind of the civil unrest du jour play of yesterday's highs at 320. And then risk on a 3 fail. Now, I want to be clear. After yesterday, I don't have a ton of hope for DGLY. Just being real, my friends. ALSK, a lot of you guys asking about ALSK. You got to read your news, my friends. It's a buyout at $3 a share. And listen, I'm here to help. I'm not going to yell at anybody, but no one should be asking about this. Use your news feed to save time. And here's the lesson. And again, I'm not yelling. A bunch of you asking about ALSK. I'm not yelling at any of you. But we've all got limited time. You know, as a trader, especially in 2020, there's so many stocks that are moving. There's so much going on. You should be able to quickly scan the news, see it's a buyout at $3 a share, and know it's an ignore. So, not lecturing anybody. It's just that's a skill you should have. Okay, so can you post a link? Again, I think just if you go to Tim Ferriss's channel, and it's called How to Use Writing to Sharpen Your Thinking. So, I mean, if you're not following Tim Ferriss, what the heck? What are you doing with your life? I like this. I like this ticker. This guy's drunk already. Nice ticker. He must be playing the Tim Bowen live stream drinking game. Look at that ticker. I think I only said like 3 times. NIO. Same plan, really. Same plan as yesterday. Look for a dip to 33 to that red to green. Not to gloss over it too quickly, but it's basically exactly the same as yesterday. And as always, I know you can't read this writing, but exactly the same. Yeah. And nice defense back. So let me get my link. Copy shareable link. For all intents and purposes, INO or NIO plan identical to yesterday. Whiteboard. Jack, man, I had higher hopes for Jack. Nice mover last night and was holding its gains all the way until 7 a.m. and then just ate dirt. I don't know. I don't really. Now, if Jack was still hanging around 620, I'd have a different opinion. So I'd say this, keep it on watch, but my confidence level from at 7 a.m. dropped like 50%. As of 7 a.m., what do you want to call that? Dump. Confidence in this dropped big time. Already talked about DGOY. Talked about have you read the 4-Hour Work Week? Yes. Actually, I cannot recommend the 4-Hour Work Week enough, not to get too off topic, but just because I got asked, I would say about, and not to get too off topic, but I think a lot of you guys might be interested in this story. I would say about 70% of the reason that I am here right now is the 4-Hour Work Week. I think it came out in 2007. I bought it, I believe, I believe I bought it like as soon as it came out. So if you know my bio, you know I had a lifelong passion for trading and for finance. And about 2007 was when I got very bored with my business, okay? I fell into the classic entrepreneurial trap that Tim Ferriss talks about. I mean, listen, Tim Ferriss was working himself to death. I had a business. I was the owner, but I was on call 24 hours a day. I had 20 employees. I had 10,000 customers. I never had any time off. Now, I'm not saying I worked 24 hours a day. That's not my point. But my point was I was so attached and ingrained in that business. I was basically on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and which is such a classic entrepreneurial trap. So many fall into that. I read the 4-Hour Work Week and I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to pursue my passion of trading and finance. And after I read this book is when I really got aggressive in learning trading. That's when I started getting up at 4 or 5 a.m. to study trading, to learn this stuff. So way off topic, I apologize, but can't recommend the book enough. And I kind of wanted to tell you that story because, again, it's the big reason I'm here today doing this is because of that book. Looking for new tickers here. SRRK, not a new ticker, but we've talked this all week. I would look for that dip off of green to red. So SRRK, look for dip to green to red. Then VWAP hold for later. Okay, I am going to scram everyone. So number one, keep in mind, you don't have to overnight anything. Okay, nothing wrong with not overnighting a stock, any stock, into this very uncertain time. All right? Just keep that in mind. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I would say, in my opinion, of all the days, today is a day trade only day. Day trade only, all right? And then let's come in tomorrow. I'll be here at 8:30. Let's see what happened, and let's get ready. Let's get past this particular milestone, see what happens. No, I'm very bullish, okay? I have my opinion on what I think will happen with the election, and if my outcome comes, I'm very bullish. And I think we'll be right back to where we were basically 2 weeks ago. Last week was iffy for momentum trading. I think we'll be right back at it tomorrow, Thursday, etc. All right, have a great day, everyone. I know I got a little off topic. I try and stay right on tickers, but I thought the 4-Hour Work Week was a good discussion. And I'm going to lecture you about voting. I'm going to end as I began. Go vote. I'll be doing that. So last reminder, no daily briefing today. Check out the Steady Trade team as always. I'll be live there twice today. I never miss a day. I'm never late. I'm always there with that team. It's a small group. It's the best group. So, all right. Have a great day and check out the Steady Trade team. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern. Don't forget to vote.